work here. All right. Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Mauricio, aka RockBoy, the Missions Kid, Mission City representing. Coming to you live. Well, post live from Brooklyn, New York City. Transplant West Coast represent all day. Anyway, I just want to say what's up, and I want to say that I want to thank Vander, Wacko, Hill, my good friend, close and personal friend, compadre, fucking crewmate, and just want to say much love to him for putting this together. I know he asked a lot of people to put in a few good words and memories about what the Cellspace means to them, what it means to the community, and generally just share a few thoughts. And I want to keep it short, but ultimately Cellspace is like a very true spot that I never thought would ever go away. It's one of those places, kind of like if you were dancing in the late 90s, early 2000s, fell along the lines of like a Hank Lopez, Mandela Parkway, the Embarcadero, Del Rey and Ceremony, and even the Mission Rec. Those are places that were true staples and were hubs for a lot of people and a lot of crews from those areas. And as those areas started going away, you always knew that the Cellspace was always good for you on Mondays, and that it was always going to be there. Of course, it was kind of everybody else's home, but the community, that was the subway passing by, so you know where I live. The community as a whole embraced it as not just like an event space, but also a practice space, but also as a community space. It was probably one of the more consistent things in my life for many years. I was dancing from about 99 up until 2007, a little bit in 2008. But it was definitely one of the coolest spots that I've ever been to. It had some kind of magic aura that San Francisco, and only just the time that it was there and the people that shared the space could create something as magical and beautiful as it was. And so it really sucks to see it leave and go. Kind of the changing of the guard in San Francisco. It's not something that's really cool. But one of the more memorable events that I remember attending among all of them was probably Momentum and probably Motion and, the Showdown. Just a little bit about all three. The first two basically were kind of a sign of the times. It wasn't just a b-boy scene in San Francisco. It was a hip-hop scene. It was a house scene. It was a pop scene. It was a strut scene. It was just where everybody came. Those two competitions were all styles. It's the first time I seen Cujo alongside, Miscellaneous Crew, alongside Renegades, alongside Prem and the Exact Science folks, and some of the housers at the time that were just killing it. Brian Green, I believe he was there, and it was just one of the most amazing kind of just spaces and times and events that were happening, and you didn't know that all these people could collect in one space, and we happen to make it happen, or they happen to make it happen at the Cellspace. Showdown was probably my first battle, and that was the first time I had seen Poison take on Wicked. It was the first time I seen both of them in the same space. It was the first time that I entered. It was the first time that I met some people that I made some really long and lasting connections with, people that we might not see each other for a few years, but we're good friends, and we've seen the battles, and we got the battle scars, and we've been in the trenches. Anyway, thank you for the time, and thank you all for checking us out. Please go to the event. I wish I could be there in person. I just want to say what's up to all the crews that had gone through those doors. They're like the holy arcs. Rock Force, Renegades, Ground Zero, Zero Gravity, Gut Bucket B-Boys, shameless plug, Illest Villains, Circuit Breakers, I think, even the Dookie Necks, the DSD1, Flex Flav, Rocksteady, who else? Seeing Ken Swift for the first time, him talking to me, Profowon, seeing a lot of the Style Elements guys for the first time. Everybody who was an inspiration to me as a dancer and who continues to inspire people. There's the list goes on and on, but I just want to say I hope this event is a success and enjoy yourselves, and please continue to feed onto this post because this is something beautiful and it needs to be commemorated. Thank you to the internet for preserving that. So shouts out to my good friends at the Illest Villains, the Rat Pack, all the old heroes from Palo Alto, San Jose, Oakland, Richmond, San Francisco, Vallejo, Fairfield, any other city, Stockton, any other city that's represented there. Much love and continue on, and I hope everybody represents. And I never like to see people turned away at the door, but this is one of those times where you were there, you should be there, and much respect. Vander, thank you so much, and hello to the community, and hello all. Enjoy and have a good night, folks. Thanks.